You're tuned in to Deca Talks, where we wander through the strange corners of the internet, uncovering the stories, theories, and mysteries that keep people talking. Each episode, we spend 10 minutes exploring something trending, eerie, or just plain fascinating. If there's a topic you want us to dive into, drop it in the comments. We might just go down that rabbit hole next. Today, we're stepping into the endless yellow halls of one of the internet's most unsettling creations, the Backrooms. They say if you're not careful and you no clip out of reality in the wrong place, you'll end up here. An infinite maze of empty office rooms, damp carpet, humming lights, and the faint smell of mold. No windows, no doors that lead anywhere. Just a liminal void, a glitch between worlds. The internet calls it the Backrooms. And somehow, it feels like a place we've all been before. The Backrooms began with a single image, uploaded to 4chan in May of 2019. A photo of an empty yellow room with stained carpet and fluorescent lights. The walls were off-kilter. The space was endless, but wrong. Underneath the image, an anonymous user wrote, "If you're not careful and you no-clip out of reality in the wrong places, you'll end up in the Backrooms, where it's nothing but the smell of old moist carpet, the madness of mono yellow, the endless background noise of fluorescent lights, and about 600 million square miles of randomly segmented empty rooms." That's all it took. A single photograph, a single paragraph, and a brand new piece of digital folklore was born. Within hours, people were posting expansions, maps, and theories. By the end of the week, the Backrooms had its own wiki, creepypastas, and lore detailing its different levels, each more bizarre, more dangerous, more unknowable than the last. The Backrooms are described as an infinite maze existing outside of normal reality, a place you can accidentally fall into by no-clipping, a term borrowed from gaming. In video games, no-clipping means walking through solid objects or slipping through walls due to a glitch. In this myth, it's when reality itself glitches and you fall through. Once inside, the rules change, the geometry loops. Time doesn't move right. You might wander for hours or days, but the lights never dim, the hum never fades, and the rooms never end. The Backrooms quickly evolved into a fully realized world. Dozens of levels emerged, from the classic yellow maze, Level 0, to surreal expansions like flooded office basements, infinite suburbs, abandoned malls, and dark industrial labyrinths. Some levels are calm, others are hostile. Some are said to contain entities, shadows, creatures, or things that stalk you from around corners. The descriptions vary, but one rule stays the same. Once you're in, getting out isn't guaranteed. In 2022, a teenage filmmaker known as Kane Pixels uploaded a short film titled The Backrooms Found Footage. It opened with a camcorder slipping through the floor of reality, landing in the yellow maze. The hum of the lights, the echo of footsteps, the panic of isolation. The video exploded with over 50 million views. It was eerie, believable, and cinematic. Kane Pixels didn't just visualize the Backrooms, he gave it life. Suddenly, this wasn't just internet text. It felt like a real, haunted space that anyone could stumble into. His follow-up films deepened the world. Abandoned research labs, government files, found footage of expeditions into the endless maze. Each episode blurred the line between fiction and reality. Kane Pixels didn't invent the Backrooms, but he turned it into a shared mythos, one that continues to expand across YouTube, Reddit, and TikTok. So why did this concept take off the way it did? Why does a single photo of an empty hallway make millions of people uneasy? It's because the Backrooms tap into a type of fear we all recognize. Liminal horror. Liminal means a threshold, the space between two places or states. Airports at midnight, empty schools during holidays, hotel hallways after hours, places that should be busy but aren't. These spaces trigger unease because our brains expect life, but instead find silence. It's familiarity turned alien. You've walked those same hallways 100 times before, but this time something feels off. The Backrooms take that sensation and stretch it to infinity. It's a world made entirely of the in-between. No people, no exits, just the hum of lights and the feeling that you're not truly alone. After Kane Pixels' viral success, the community took over. Writers, artists, and game developers began building entire worlds inspired by the myth, from short indie horror demos to full-scale survival experiences. The most famous, simply titled The Backrooms game, dropped in 2019 as a fan-made project and quickly evolved into countless remakes and spin-offs. Players wander the endless yellow halls, listening for footsteps, avoiding shadows, and searching for exits that never come. The experience captures that same suffocating dread, the hum of the lights, the paranoia that you're being watched, turning a meme into something you can actually step inside. There's Level Fun, a twisted parody of a children's party room. Level 94, a nostalgic dreamscape filled with pastel houses and frozen clouds. And Level 6, total darkness, no light, no sound, only footsteps that aren't your own. What's fascinating is how democratic this myth became. These games, along with new short films and web series, kept the legend alive. Anyone could add to it. No single creator owns the Backrooms anymore. It's a collective hallucination, an evolving nightmare shared by millions. Like the ghost stories once told around a campfire, except now the campfire is the internet. Despite its fictional origins, some people swear they've dreamed of the Backrooms. They describe walking through endless yellow rooms that smell of old carpet. Some claim to have visited it in sleep paralysis or lucid dreams. Psychologists might call this pareidolia, the brain finding meaning and pattern in randomness. But there's also nostalgia. The Backrooms look like places from childhood, daycares, offices, old houses, but drained of color and warmth. They're familiar memories turned hollow. The myth works because it feels possible. Not supernatural, just a glitch, a bug in the system of reality itself. The Backrooms aren't about ghosts or monsters, they're about existence in a world that's too clean, too artificial, and too endless. It's not death that scares us here, it's monotony, being forgotten, being stuck forever in something that looks like reality but isn't. Our minds crave boundaries, beginnings, middles, and ends, but the Backrooms remove all of that. It's endless repetition, no purpose, no escape. That triggers something primal. The fear of isolation, of being unseen. Even the constant hum of fluorescent lights creates unease, a noise that's almost too normal. This ties into a modern kind of anxiety, digital fatigue. Scrolling endlessly, trapped in loops of information that feel familiar but go nowhere. The Backrooms might just be the physical manifestation of our online lives. Infinite space, endless noise, no clear exit. Folklore used to spread by word of mouth, stories told around fires and whispered through generations. Now it spreads through forums, videos, and algorithms. The Backrooms show how the internet doesn't just consume myths, it creates them. Anyone can add a new level, a new story, or a new fear. It's an evolving ecosystem of imagination, shaped collectively and shared globally. The beauty and terror of the Backrooms is that it feels like it could exist anywhere. In an empty office at night, a basement you haven't visited in years, or that one storage hallway in a mall that always felt a little too long. It's not just a story, it's a feeling. And once you've felt it, you start to see the Backrooms everywhere. So next time you step into an empty building and the lights buzz, just a little too loud, or you turn a corner and find yourself in a hallway that feels strangely familiar, stop for a second. Listen. Feel the hum of the air around you and remember. The Backrooms might not be real, but the fear they capture absolutely is. You've been watching Deca Talks, where we explore the strange corners of the internet, one mystery at a time. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss future deep dives into the weird, eerie, and unexplained. And if there's a topic you'd like to see us cover, leave a comment below. We might just go down that rabbit hole next. Until then, stay curious and keep your eyes open.